Hi friends, today we'll discuss about asset reconstruction companies. So what are the asset reconstruction companies? What are their duties? So what is the eligibility to form a ERC? Okay. So so already we were discussed in previous videos. Okay. So bank always is a lender. If loan is given by a bank or financial institution, bank or financial institution will be called as a lender. The customer who is taking this loan is called as borrower. So any loan given by the bank or financial institution, for the bank or financial institution, loan is a asset. For the customer or borrower, it is a liability. So in few loans which was given by the bank to the borrower, sometimes it may convert these loans will be called as assets by the bank. So these loans can be converted into NPA or bad assets due to non repayment on due date. If the customer is not paying, or for a certain period customer is not paying, it may be 1 year, 3 months, 6 months, so these assets will be converted into bad assets or NPAs. So non performing asset means there is no performance in the asset because we are not getting any EMIs from that asset. So these assets will be called as NPA. So those assets, bank, they'll sell it to ARCs, asset reconstruction companies, to clean up their balance sheet. So they'll remove all NPA bad assets and they'll sell it to the ARCs. So what is the okay? Anybody can become a ARC, and how? So first they have to get the certificate from the RBI. So I want to act as a ARC. So if you want to buy some assets, bad assets or NPA assets, so you have to go to the bank website and you have to register. So before registering, you should get a RBI certificate from the RBI. Then only you can go and buy assets of a bank. So first you have to get a certificate. After that you have to register in particular bank's website. Then you can do your securitization or asset construction activities. So if you get a certificate within 6 months, then you have to start your business, and these certificate will be valid for the 12 months. So every 12 months you have to go for the renewal. So if you want to, so everybody can become a ARC? No. A company, they have minimum 100 crores own funds, then only they can start a ARC. So whatever the 100 crores, it includes their subsidiaries, same companies on the same name. So everything includes, it should be 100 crores. So whether ARC can take deposits from the friends, customers or other institutions? No. So whatever the 100 crores, that should not include the deposit amount. So ARC should not collect any deposits from any organization or any person. So what are the acquisition activities? So first they have to set up a board of directors. So board of directors will give the financial asset acquisition policy. So after getting the registration, within 90 days they have to come up with financial asset acquisition policy. Then they can start their business. So during this business, so all the powers will be given to board of directors. These board of directors, they can assign one activity to a director or a committee or a wing or a department. Those department will act as a ARC and they will complete the process. Any deviation will be approved by board. So acquisition of financial assets, permission and acquire financial assets from the ARCs, acquisition financial by ARC, sponsors and lenders. This is the asset reconstruction. So measures. So what are the measures they will take during the asset reconstruction or whatever it may be, realization and so on? Change in or takeover of the management, borrower company management, they can take over. So then they put some conditions and effecting the changes to rules, policies, procedures, they can change it, and ARC will take the control over the borrower company. So any ARC, they can't sell or lease the borrower's assets or properties. So rescheduling. Okay. So once bad asset or NPA is taken over by ARC, then they will go for the rescheduling. So they may increase the period of the loan, they can decrease the EMI amount, or they can give a holiday period for 1 year. Don't require any repayment. You use it for the business growth or business improvement. Then you start the monthly EMIs. Okay. So any rescheduling debits, everything that will be based on the company's repayment schedule or cash flows. Okay. Only designated people will be operating this one, and any deviation should be approved by the board of directors only. So any security interest. So if you want to resale or any asset, then it should be public auction only. So settlement of payable. Okay. So for example, if you get any payments that you want to settle, so these can be not even these can be not any settlement should not be one installment. It can be multiple installment. You can define the period. Okay. And any activity taken by ARC under board of directors only. Any deviation should be approved by board of director, and ARC, that board of directors, they can form a committee, or they can appoint a director, or they can assign a functionalities. They will do all the activities in the borrower company. Okay. So any buyback activity, yes, ARC can do a buyback activity, but when this buyback will happen, because recovery and resolution uncertain, and you don't know whether these payments will come after 5 years or 10 years. There is no clarity. In those conditions, you can go for the buyback option also. And valuation, yes, you can do a valuation while reselling or own purpose. If you are using that ARC company, they are using, that valuation should be properly correct valuation, and this valuation should be not later 6 months. It should be 6 months before today. If you are going for the any type of valuation, it should be not more than 6 months old valuation, and you have to see the whatever the asset you are going for the resale or something. You have to see the you have to do a valuation that should not cross 6 months, and you have to see what are the positive and negative changes to the asset. And once you get a settlement amount, first it should be adjusted to the statutory dues, so that borrower company, any pending government payments, it may be GST, it may be income tax, or it may be any statutory payments are pending, PF, anything is pending. First they have to whatever the realization amount, that should be adjusted to the statutory dues. After that, any liability to the employees, any pending salary is there, or any expenditure incurred by the employee, that should be reimbursed, or any liability to the employee, that should be paid. Then only remaining amount should be adjusted for the other factors. So if the ARC, they want to convert debit into equity, so they want to convert borrower's debit into equity, that should not cross 26% of the borrower company capital. And plan for realization, yes, already we have discussed. So we can go for the rescheduling, or you can go for the buyback, or you can convert debit into shares, or they can go for the sale or lease. So anything they can do for the realization of the financial assets. Once a realization only, then you will get a payments. If a business is improving, then no problem. Otherwise, when you are going for the realization of financial assets, you have to go for the sale or lease, or you can convert it into your debt into convert into equity or rescheduling, anything you can do it. So whatever, okay, for any ARC, they have taken one asset from one bank. Within 5 years, they have to complete entire process. With the board of directors approval, it can exceed to 8 years. More than 8 years, they can't keep pending. Within 8 years, they have to complete entire process. They have to do maybe increase the period and realize the get the payments and adjust it and make it a regular, or rescheduling, or sale, or lease, or they want to convert debit into equity. Anything you have to complete within 8 years. Thank you friends. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel.